There are two gremlins that live inside me. They're both equally evil, and I have to feed them both, which just means that I have to keep coming up with double the amount of gremlin chow. I'm basically a single mom. Alright, so we were about to dust up Goblin Town. I tell you what, Jadestone, the food in that video that was excellent, but it just made the food in that video that didn't pop, like the egg scramble, which I ordered, taste pedestrian by comparison. Oh, right, we were getting ready. We had just very quietly, and without anyone noticing, and certainly without anyone being burned alive, we had just broken down this wall to break into this castle. But yeah, I had the food that was really good, the bolognese, the crispy pork belly, the biscuits and gravy at this Michelin recommended place. All super bougie, but damn, was it good, and it was rich and it was tasty. But it just made the stuff that tasted just like good taste pedestrian by comparison. Isn't that song from Pussifer? I do not know. Oh my god, Lumpy, that's so smart. Lumpy cast silence on all the sleeping guys and killed them one at a time because it meant that they were killed silently and they didn't wake up the others. I'm gonna wait for the rest of my team to get here so they can look for traps. Wood bark. Oh yeah, that's right. Potion, elixir of bark skin. There's nothing on the back wall over here. Oh my god, are we gonna tightrope? Oh boy. Chat, it's the stealth portion. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here.
I won't have you shit talk Selena. She's awesome and only murders in the building. I'm sorry, I feel like we may be talking about this different people. Go on.
Seluna's a bad omen. Just look what's befallen her temple. Though, I'll grant it must have been impressive once, in all its profane glory. Until someone raised it. No matter. I'll breathe easier once we're clear of this place.
The Katy Perry character dislikes Selena Gomez. You heard it first. You seem to admire whoever left this place a ruin. Got something to say?
Only that you're overthinking a simple deduction I made.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't open your mouth if you don't feel like expounding on it, because I am standing on a beam 38 feet above a goblin dinner, and you stopped me to talk about old theological politics that I could not, and I cannot emphasize this strongly enough, Katy Perry, I could not care less about. If you put a flaming arrow to my head, I could not force myself to care less. So, no, honestly, you're hiding something. Explain what's going on now. And I'm gonna use Astarian's guidance to milk this out of you. Nope, sure not. Maybe. All right, we're gonna come up a little bit short. I'm gonna do it again. Listen, inspiration's there to be used, chat. We're not off to a hot start, chat, I'm not gonna lie.
Spare me your dramatics. I already told you all there is to tell. Let's go.
Save scum, I can't do it. There's an honor that lives inside me that the shitty, cheeky, devious choices that I make in game only matter if there are consequences. And then I have to live with the consequences. That is the balance that I keep with the gremlin. There are two gremlins that live inside me. They're both equally evil, and I have to feed them both, which just means that I have to keep coming up with double the amount of gremlin chow. I'm basically a single mom trying to raise twin gremlins. This really went off the rails. Point being is that the way that I keep the cosmos in check is that, okay, if I have a party wipe, I'm not gonna just run the rest of the campaign with the remaining 4 characters. But if I make some bad I don't give a shit. If I make some bad borderline self-sabotaging decisions for the sake of memery, if those decisions don't work out and I go a little bit crazy and start rolling wisdom checks with disadvantage, we made our bed, now we have to eat it. I'm really not feeling my metaphors today. But I feel like the point I'm making is getting across nonetheless. I only save scummed at points which were story divergent, and I said I want to go this path, but the game is barring me. I got so many people killed. The only time I've genuinely save scummed the outcome of the game, one was when the game bugged and it made me kill a bunch of quest givers in the druid area, and I didn't feel like that was fair. Or two, was I tried to read that Necronomicon, but I didn't have the right group for it. And I wanted to see what the right group would have done. So I got the right group in there.
Don't get too comfortable, you horrible sacks of muck.
The right group didn't do me any better. I ended up rolling the exact same thing, and then losing all of my points of inspiration.
Proper nice that swamp was.
Listen, Asterion. You're the most nimble of... No, you know what? You're actually the most nimble of us. But yeah, I really feel like my goblin behavior only lands with resonance if there are consequences to be paid. And I'm okay with paying the consequences of my actions. I hate the idea of making decisions that cost me the opportunity to experience as much of the game as humanly possible, or if I get robbed by sheer account of like the game bugging out or something. That I won't abide. Whoops, that is the wrong button. To be fair, the druids are dicks. The druids suck so bad. But I was killing tieflings, and I was not thrilled about it. I was killing tieflings, one of which I was actually trying to help. And the game was just like, nah, you killed her. And I was like, I didn't, though. I didn't want to kill her. They're like, nah, you killed her, and you killed the blacksmith, and you killed that quest killer. You basically killed the tieflings before the druids could. And I was like, no, but I really didn't.
We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead any round. Get down there and stop complaining. Ah!
They got a what's the name of that thing that Jabba kept underneath his little pleasure palace? They got a pit that they throw prisoners and concubines in. Rancor, they got a Rancor pit.
Got a message from the guards.
What the fuck?
We got visitors. Don't know who they are. Mercenaries, maybe?
We got a super Scottish goblin down there.
Let's not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
Oh my god. What in the dune is that?
Ha! Got an earful, did ya?
If he doesn't, I'll cut out his tongue.
If he don't have a tongue, he can't tell us nothing.
The prisoner.
Ooh, the minute I get comfortable is the minute we're gonna eat shit onto this floor. I guarantee it.
Yes, absolute. Ratush!
Master Taffy, why I killed the tieflings? Because the game bugged out. It was not my choice. Although I will say, the tiefling that screamed guards. Whoops. I didn't really want that garbage. The tiefling that screamed guards, and when the game bugged out and brought all the attention to us, I absolutely killed her. 150% killed her. And felt nothing. Screw her. Snitches get stitches. We're not fucking around.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of flash. Lords of hunters. Deliver thy truth. Kratos!
These pariahs. Fight for the absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up a powder and ban.
Then they're prepared to die.
Are you shitting me, Asterion? Is there something I can... The fuck? Can you not make that jump? Are you the only person who can't make that jump? Oh no. Somebody want to let him get on their shoulders or something?
Leave me alone!
Thought I ungrouped him. Seriously though, I don't know why you guys are back here.
Let's be on my way.
Listen, Astarion, I'm not going to say you're worse than Will, but I need you to meet me halfway here.
Get your eye off my ass!
Oh, I'm on me. I was like, what is going on?
How about I start following you, eh? How'd you like that? Plenty of lashes. Lords of hunters.
I want to distract them. Like, I want to go... I'm nervous that... I'm nervous that these people are going to see me try to come down this ladder.
Yes, absolutely. Kratos!
So I'm just trying to think of like something I can throw. I will not throw the dog's ball. But I'm trying to think of something I could like do or throw that would like get their attention, but the other direction, you know? Like a grease bottle or something. I didn't do shit all. Are those smithing tongs in your inventory? Eh! Eh! Okay, that kind of worked. Hold on. They didn't even hear it. I may be giving these guys way too much credit.
Let's keep to the shadows.
I fucking agree, bud.
Not a sound. Very well then.
I love this. I love that they changed his voice up for that. Oh, dicks and balls. I can't roll for shit today.
Honor your servants! Toast! Toast! Toast!
Playing the zombie mobile game won't let me put down the booba woman. Oh, like it won't let you trade her out, or it won't let you like say mean things to her. I just do it. I vocalize it. Come on, Asterion. This is what you're here for, bud. That should get us there. Shit on me. Gloves of growling underdog. 513 gold, malachite, spring step boots. Swift strides. When the wearer dashes or takes a similar action during this combat, he gains momentum for 3 turns. Good grief. Is there anything else in here? Or is that really... I thought this is where Druid Bro was hiding. This is not where Druid Bro is hiding. Oh, you better hide again, bud.
Let's prowl.
Let's prowl indeed.
They won't see me coming.
Yeah, there's a lot of booba and high thigh in that zombie match 3 game. No complaints. It seems generally self-aware, but good grief. What is this? Why is there a sunlight everywhere I go? I haven't played Bethesda games in a really long time. Nobody's asked to see Starfield, so it's not on the list. That's the only way that I can possibly do things around here, is by appeasing chat after they give me money. That is, the whole system is built on that. Except for this. People just begged me to play this, and I'm so glad they did. So, oh, it's telling you how shaded or lit the area is. You're better hidden if it's shaded. Gotcha. That makes sense. Thank you. Well, shit. Alright, well, we stole the goblin treasure. Which was... here. Here? Where are we? No. We stole the goblin treasure, which was here. I think we need to get down to the ground floor to get there. I mean, if not, we can go look over here.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
The prisoner can keep his tongue. His spikes I'll be removing.
Yeah, Cyberpunk got funded. I'm hyped to play Cyberpunk. Just trying to see where I might be able to go. I feel like I clearly missed something.
How many raiders do we have?
It's got speech bubbles on it, chat. I might, oh god, these are famous last words. I might just be able to go down to talk to these people.
At the ready.
I don't want to jinx it. I might just be able to go down and like start a conversation. My instinct is to stay hidden because I hate it.
Get your eye off my ass!
My instinct is to stay hidden because I hate stealth in video games. But I feel like there may not be any way. Oh, the Edge Runners, the Cyberpunk anime on Netflix was really good. I liked that quite a bit.
How about I start following you, eh?
I'm going.
How do you like that?
What's up, Scrut? Walk in like you own the place.
You see that eye what's it floating about? Best hope it don't take a fancy to ya. Unless you like playing hide and seek when you're trying to take a dump.
Neat. It can look all it likes. I got nothing to hide.
Well, if that's how you get your kicks, ain't no business of mine.
You want to watch me take a
But
dump,
when
Scroot?
you're taking a tinkle, be sure to wave, eh? The bigwigs at Moonrise love a good show. Bloody hells, what? Leave me alone!
I do like that it's just giving him the business.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you.
I like her.
Every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
I ain't no use without my limbs. The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough. I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain.
Let's see if we can't warm it up, huh?
Melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt?
Ew. Join you, I'm here to kill you? Why would anybody... That's like being a bootlicker in the opposite direction. You're a bootlicker to chaos. You gotta navigate it with some chicanery. A hunt? Who's the target?
Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an insult to the Absolute's claim on this region. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name. You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks, it's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the Goblin camp. Her mind focuses. The cultists cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk.
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
The tieflings should be warned. Together you can outnumber her warband Leading her to the tieflings might doom them, but it would earn you her trust. Perhaps you can misdirect her or kill her. Shit. I mean, it says, or misdirect her. Like, I could misdirect her or kill her. I did see a shitty side of the tieflings, though, when they thought I'd broken into that storehouse. That said, even in a fantastical world, I'm not on the side of religious zealots. Maybe you can misdirect her or kill her.
Speak, true soul. The hunt must begin soon.
I mean, didn't you break into it? Well, yeah. I thought she was in trouble, and then I took a bunch of supplies. I can be very persuasive. I'll visit the prisoner.
Excellent. Be sure not to kill him before he talks.
Karlach disapproves? Shut up. Listen, honey.
Are infected like
What
us.
are we waiting for? Spears are sharp.
You are, by every definition,
Already failed.
absurdly hot.
And now you dare to question me.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless. Well,
Zerga.
You look like you could kick the ass of half the scrubs in here. Bunch of drunken layabouts.
I like you. Do you want to join my
No,
team?
me though. I'm hard as they come,
Ooh, me
and
too.
I'm itching for another fight.
Speaking of another fight, what's the next raid going to target?
Drow studying the war map, trying to figure it out. You should talk to her. Get the killing started quicker.
Raiders are just waiting for the word, mistress. We're ready for anything.
And the prisoner?
We're still working on it.
We'll smoke 'em out, no problem.
Sir.
Your ladyship, spike on.
Sharp Eye Neem.
Heading to see our new pet. It didn't seem easy, I'll give it that.
At some point, Denial, I'll have to do a kill everything campaign for sure.
I'm hungry.
Orders were to stand by here.
Foul stench of slaughter turns suddenly sweet through the rat's nose. Blood smell, life smell. Not like the great hollow below, which smells only of death.
Oh, here we go. I think we're heading the right direction. Hey, Zerga.
You should come on the raid.
All right, well, nice talking to you too. Rescue Volo.
Absolute looking out for me.
Says who?
Nobody's gonna push us around.
Oh, it's Volo.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine.
I'll arm wrestle you for him. So I see, do you have plans for this pigeon?
Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I get hungry or some such. What's it to ya?
I was admiring him. I'd like one of my own.
Then catch one on your own.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I don't do so hot with wisdom checks right now because of the magic madness. Deception, I do pretty good. Detect thoughts, not so great. Let's be a deceiver. He looks weak, sick even. He won't last long in there. That's better. We're doing better. Not by leaps and bounds, but we're getting there. I'm an excellent deceiver.
Take him for a joke, why don't ya? And don't let the lads snatch him up. No telling what they'll do to him. Bring him back when he's all tuckered out. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
Thank you. Here, Pidgey, Pidgey, Pidgey.
Look at this. I'm quite saved. A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting.
You need to shut your fucking mouth, dude.
Your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons.
You know what else lives on for eons? Gold. You owe me.
Ah, what's a bit of metal between allies, I'll do one better. Tell me where we can meet each other once we've slipped the goblin yoke. And I'll offer much more than gold. Knowledge, my friend, is priceless.
I do like knowledge if it's actual intel. Oh my god, we actually get to bring Volo to camp? Get out of here. Slip the yoke, how do you intend to do that exactly? I'm curious about that myself.
An invisibility potion, my friend. A bit less refined than your mendacious methods, but by God, it'll do the trick.
Fine mess you landed yourself in. How'd you get caught?
Why, by design, my friend. How better to learn the ways of a people than to live among them? I dare say the experiment has proven most fruitful, too. I'll be happy to share my findings once we've found somewhere safe to parley.
Yeah, Noah's gonna be devastated that he missed Volo segments for sure. All right, go to my camp. We'll talk once we're both safe.
Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain!
I'm gonna take these camp supplies too. Looks like vegetables are back on the menu, boys. Dearest Elminster, I must be brief as I am under some duress, having become the esteemed guest of a rambunctious host of goblins. I would not, of course, rather be under duress. I would, of course, rather be under duress than under a feathered duvet. For danger and adversity are the very ink in my well, so this is good news indeed. As you well know, there is no wit quicker and no tongue more silvered than that of your humble friend and scribe, and by regaling my would-be foes with tales of goblin heroics, I have become an indispensable member of their tribe, namely their chronicler and bard. In this guise, I shall live among them for a while so that I may observe their peculiar habits and rituals as closely as possible. All of this shall, of course, be documented in my next magnum opus, My Life Among the Conquering Host, to be available at all good booksellers forthwith. An enticing extract is enclosed with this missive. I implore you to spread the word so that adventurers and curiosity seekers across the Sword Coast and beyond will be aquiver with anticipation of this life-extending and soul-enriching guide. And with that, I must depart. I am summoned to sing a ballad of my own composition, and the lady, yes, I call her a lady, who delivered the summons is rather impatient, not to mention well-armed. Truth be told, I believe she has some, dare I say, deep affection for me. She calls me her pigeon and rarely strays from my side. Perhaps there shall be a chapter in my book regarding goblin marriage rituals. I balk at nothing in my quest for knowledge. Until we meet again, inform the world entire of the diligent research I am undertaking, and ensure word of my upcoming masterwork is on the lips of every innkeep and sellsword from Waterdeep to Baldur. Volo. Oh boy. Well, we freed the person we cared the least about.
Serve the Absolute, and you may. Absolute's looking out for me now. I never felt so strong.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
Ruh-roh. Ugh, camera. Ugh, camera. Ew. Okay.
Nobody's gonna push us around anymore.
What's your deal?
No sign of...
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she?
It would appear.
Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
I assume this mark has a purpose.
Shows our devotion to the Absolute. These maggots see how strong we are with her guidance. Whole camp will be branded soon, and you should be too. You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting.
Yeah, sure. What the hell? Astarion disapproves, Shadowheart disapproves. Whatever.
Hold still.
As pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again.
Push deeper.
Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there, digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
Agreed. Do you think you can fix whatever is causing those shadows?
With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything.
I'll ally with anybody for a while.
In my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
Custom.
Oi, priestess, we want the mark.
Yeah, ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
Nope, your grammar sucks. Who the fuck is this guy? He looks awfully pink. Come on in, everybody.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around.
Yeah, well, I'm not leaving witnesses, so...
Ready to clear your head?
What exactly are you gonna do? Yeah.
Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell.
Yeah, sure. Let's give it a whirl.
Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave.
Oh, okay.
Let's move.
Let's not. And then everybody else can move. What am I doing? Oh my god. When I click on something and it doesn't register or eats the input, I get low-key triggered.
Whatever it takes.
Let's get going.
I'm just curious what she's gonna do.
Ready to clear your head? Smart. All you need to do is open yourself to the Absolute. And I'll do the rest.
I'm just curious. I can't help myself.
Feelers creep across your mind like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric.
Fuck. Well, you know what? If she sees too much, then we'll just kill her. Allow her to rummage through your memories.
Sifting deeper, she sees the mind flayer holding a wriggling tadpole to your eye. And then the vision lurches. And you are looking through her eyes as a tadpole squirms into her skull.
Helps! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain.
Pretty sure one of those parasites is squirming inside your head, too.
No. It's messing with your brain. You're seeing things, probably hearing voices too, yeah?
Shit, well, I'm not gonna let her go fiddling around inside my head with a butter knife. I don't like the fucking Cracker Barrel country store medicine that she's cooking up right now, you know what I mean? I let her brand me. I should be able to walk around this place with relative impunity. But I'm not gonna let her go in there with a soup ladle and just carve it out. Why else are we here? I don't know. I was just curious what I'd see or what it would show me or what advantage I might gain. If she was just like, oh yeah, we got this the morning after pill for tadpoles. I'm like, fuck it, whatever. But there's also like a part of me that like, if she gets it out of there, then I lose a lot of connections to tadpole people in the world. And right now I'm kind of using that to gain leverage with people. But then again, getting this thing out of my head was like goal number 1. I was gonna let the Gich or whatever, the Kal-El or whatever, mean orc lady was gonna take me in front of her voodoo witch doctor. You know what? Fucking go for it.
Don't you worry. I've got everything
I bet you she
need
fails.
to fix you. Might get a bit messy.
We didn't let the hag do it. What exactly does this plan involve?
It involves you putting your trust in the absolute. Simple.
Whatever. Let's see what happens.
You won't regret this.
I feel like
Being
those
a
are
true
famous last
soul,
words.
You know the absolute don't like to touch nothing unclean. So drink this. It'll purify ya.
Oh boy, I hate this. Chat, this is really... I failed an Arcana check on that. What's it for?
It's a liquid blessing. It'll cleanse you. And it tastes better than that rock gut at the party.
Drink it. Let's just see what happens. I'm super curious. I have a real weakness to drinking things strangers hand me.
Sweet dreams. I'll see your ugly mug on the other side.
She's weirdly sweet. Is it weird that that's having an influence on me?
Wakey, wakey. Don't bother struggling. You ain't going nowhere.
Fair.
The Absolute wants to know all about that critter in your head. So start talking.
You know what?
Yeah, those are bits.
If you looked up gullible in the dictionary, chat, you'd see my picture next to it. She was so sweet, right up until the point that she took us hostage. It was enough for scheduling phone calls with me in the morning. Don't they know I gotta get to my Taffy XBX or BG3 on? Yeah, you missed it. We freed Volo. He's in our camp now. We could take Volo out with us if we want. We could add Volo to our party if we felt so inclined. Also, I just allowed myself to be abducted by a goblin. By a goblin shaman. You're out of luck. I don't know any more about it than you do.
Liar! We've both seen the monster that put it there, and I know what happens next.
Volo's not a combatant? That's a bummer. You're infected, so it's gonna happen to you too.
Stop trying to confuse me. You're a liar. Everything's clear since the Absolute chose me. You're the one that's broken. Do you even know who you are anymore?
I know I'm gonna kill you. How about that?
You ain't gonna lay a finger on me. You're finished.
It'd be a very short game if that was the case.
I don't have to do nothing but wait. That thing inside your head is gonna eat your brain from the inside out. And eventually your skull will split and you'll cough up a mess of tentacles.
You won't live to see it, trust me.
You might have put up a fight in another life, freak. But not in this one.
It hurts me when you say things like that. If I do transform, I'll make sure you're my first meal.
Not likely. You're forgetting one thing. I've got the Absolute to protect me. But you're on your own. Nothing more than a skin suit for that monster inside you. You're gonna be my new pet. A ferocious squiddy. All for myself.
I should have known it.
The weight of the chains, looking for weak points.
She's so British. How did I not see it coming? Well, we're gonna dislocate my wrist and wiggle free. Oh, I thought that said I needed a 20, and I was like, oh, I'm fucked. Big roll, big roll. I've been rolling so bad today.
You slip free of the chains.
Are you saying all British are evil? Listen, man, I've rewatched Hamilton too many times. You're seriously gonna get mad at me for stealing? Get the fuck out of here. I have been imprisoned. I will do what I see fit.
Free. For now.
Oh, you're good. Don't worry. What are you doing, Pulma? They left me in here with my weapons? Good grief. They are not the brightest tools in the shed, are they? We're gonna do that. We may bring out our zombie, depending on how things go. Where's everybody else? They're still wondering why we're not here?
This way.
Where is she? They wondered aloud.
What do we have here?
Oh, hold on. We're gonna close that. I saw a Jaguar commercial, Stevie, and they said that all the best villains were British, so I just assumed that you were all that way.
All right.
The way I see it, you're just looking for excuses to kowtow to England, you know? I just thought you'd want to make Dad happy. Let's go see what we see. We can get there.